Hey everybody, and Happy New Year! Fireworks, fireworks! It is officially 2021, and I am joined by two of my friends, Chetta and Lisa, and this beautiful day, this new year, is going to bring on some changes, I think. And I think today we want to talk about not necessarily resolutions on a normal kind of mainstream line, but like non-resolutions. You know, some of those things that we want to kind of wish upon this year. And I'm going to let Chetta and Lisa kind of take it from here and explain how this works, because we're doing this video for a couple reasons: to share this, of course, but also we want you to participate. We want you to share your non-resolution in this post, in the comments. And these two ladies have a grand prize for you when they go through and pick out the winner on Monday. So without further ado, I'll start. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves, which community you're from, a little bit about yourself, and then let's get into what we're doing here today on January 1st.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm Chetta. I'm with Sunset Lake Village Assisted Living and Memory Care. We are very, very happy to be coming to you live today, just to make a couple of quick notes about what we are feeling about the new year to come. So Lisa is also in it. I'll let her introduce herself, and then we'll go again.
I'm Lisa Redvers, and I'm from Liana, which is a memory care community in Venice and in Sarasota as well. And I think how we came to this was Chetta and I were having lunch the other day, and we said, wow, the new year's coming. And I think you were joking, saying, I want to figure out what I'm not going to do in the new year. And we said, okay, yeah, this is like the non-resolution new year, because everything's different now. And instead of saying, oh, I'll exercise more and I'll eat better and things that none of us are going to do, right?
Or do for more than a couple weeks.
Yeah, or a couple hours. So we figured we'd come up with and hear from everybody else, what are your sort of hopes, wishes for the new year, and for all of us.
We had a couple of different ideas. For me, myself, the resolution is never, I don't make them year after year because I know I'm going to break them. So I figure, why disappoint myself? So we don't want anyone out there today to think that we want you to disappoint yourself. We want you to just think of it as something like this simple. For me, what I'm telling my residents and my caregivers, my coworkers, my motto for this year is just do it. So instead of, I'm going to make a plan and I'm going to quit this or do more of that, instead, it's going to be just do it. So in other words, if you see something on the floor, just pick it up. If you know you got to make a phone call, just make the phone call. If you have to clean your house, go home and clean your house. So it's going to be a just do it year for me. So we want to hear all of you folks. What do you think you can make as your non-resolution, so that you're not hurting yourself and breaking any promises to yourself? But we want to see how creative people will get.
Awesome. I love that.
We got a great prize. We're here today at the British Open Pub,
which is in Venice.
It's fantastic food. It's in Jacaranda Commons at the roundabout. And they have some of the best food and fun in this building. So we're going to give a shout out to the motorcycle. And then our grand prize winner will get a $25 gift card to come and enjoy this wonderful establishment.
Just to start the new year off right.
Awesome. So, what about you, Lisa?
Well, I usually have a resolution sounds terribly selfish, but to be better to myself and other people than I was the year before. It's something that I've always just sort of in my head every year, because I figure I can hopefully attain that. Certainly I can be better to myself, right? I can take better care of myself.
Well, you know what?
Better edit that part out.
No, I want to keep that. What I love is, well, first of all, there's this thing called self-care, and you have to have that, because that age-old tale of like you have to put your oxygen mask on first to save other people. And with what you're both doing, you're in your communities day in and day out, taking care of residents and families and all sorts of situations. You have to take care of yourself first so that you can provide what you need to these families.
We do forget that.
We do.
Everybody who works in assisted living puts the resident first. So it's a natural way of being. So being reminded of that, we might do it, but that'll be something that's the hardest for us to do.
Absolutely. And I have one as well.
All right, good.
So I had one of these, like, yesterday, one of these challenging days where there was a few series of unfortunate events, as they call it. One included somebody hitting my vehicle. There was some other stuff that happened, but long story short, at the end of the day, I was reminded what to be thankful for. And when we think about all the things that happen to us every day, that could be these, things that we kind of hone in on or we focus on, it's to really focus on the fact that the world has gone through so much in 2020, and these things that happen to us, you should be able to, and I was, after a moment about somebody hitting my vehicle, you should be able to laugh it off and be able to focus in on the positives that surround you. And so mine is to constantly be in that state of gratitude. Even if something happens to you that is unfortunate, I'll just use that term, but to remain, to have that gratitude and to be able to move past that event and say, you know what, that happened to me, but there are so many people out there that need the love and attention and affection and all these things that people are going through these really challenging times. So that was a reminder to me yesterday for my non-resolution resolution.
That's cool.
Good.
That's really a good one.
Absolutely. So
I'll be anxious to hear everyone else's as they comment live.
Absolutely. So we're going to give people
able to let the folks comment. Is that what we're going to do?
Yes, absolutely. We're going to, so this is airing, of course, this is New Year's Day. So Monday, January 4th, we'll cut it off at the end of that day so that people have a few days to, find our video in their news feed and be able to leave comments. But what we want to hear from you, what is your resolution that you're going to carry into 2021? And the winner of this is going to receive a $25 gift card. And ladies, tell us again where you're at.
British Open Pub.
The British Open Pub, and I have been there. It is delicious. Their fries were fantastic.
Chips, we call them here.
Chips. Here.
That's true. Forgive
Chips and
me.
a pint.
So I want to say thank you to both of you ladies. You're wonderful, just fantastic people. I love working with you, and just Happy New Year to you both. And I love this idea. Let's get some comments going and some sharing of this post going to just kind of spread that love across 2021.
Okay, sounds good. Ditto, right back at you.
Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you.
As well.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. This has been Seniors Blue Book Live. And again, Happy New Year to everybody. We hope this year rang in with some great positive thinking and just to be in that headspace of it's going to get better and this year is going to be amazing. So let's all continue that mantra forward.
Okay. Sounds good. Happy New Year.
You and beer.
All right.
We're in the right